Welcome back to day 10 of our Python Mastery series. Today, we give our programs the power to think. We're diving into conditional statements. Every day, you make decisions based on conditions. If it's 6 a.m., you wake up. Computers do the same using logic gates. This is the heart of automation. Before we code, remember, Python sees the world in Booleans. Every condition you write will ultimately boil down to just two options, true or false. To compare values, we use these operators. Note the double equal sign equal symbol in Python. 1 equals assigns a value, but 2 equals asks a question. The if statement is our entry point. It checks a condition, and only if that condition is true does Python execute the code nested inside it. Syntax alert: always end your if statement with a colon. It's Python's way of saying, pay attention, the instructions are starting now. Look at this gap. Indentation is mandatory in Python. It defines the scope, telling the computer which lines belong to that specific decision. Let's type if age greater than or equal to 18. Underneath, indented, we add print, you can vote. If the age is 17, Python simply skips this entire block. But what if the condition is false? We need a fallback. The else statement handles every case that the if statement rejected. Think of if else as a fork in the road. You must go left or right, you cannot do both. It's binary. It's clean. It's efficient. Real life has more than two options. That's where elif comes in, short for else if. It allows us to check multiple specific conditions in a row. Python checks the if first. If that's false, it moves to the elif. It keeps going until it finds a true statement or hits the final else. Let's build a professional grading tool. If the score is 90, it's an A, elif 80, it's a B. This is how we categorize large datasets in industry. Notice how we order these. We start from the highest value and work down. Logic order is just as important as the code itself. Pro tip: beginners often use multiple if statements instead of elif. This forces Python to check every line, wasting memory. Use elif for speed. To make our decisions even smarter, we use logical operators. These allow us to combine multiple conditions into one powerful line of code. Using and means both sides must be true. To drive, you need to be of age and have a license. If one is missing, the whole result is false. With or, only one side needs to be true. It's perfect for setting flexible rules in your software, like determining store holiday hours. Take a screenshot of this truth table. Mastering these logic gates is what separates a hobbyist from a professional developer. Sometimes, a decision leads to another decision. We call this nesting. It's like a folder inside a folder. Just be careful with your indents here. Project time. We are building an ATM simulation. We need to check if the PIN is correct, then check if there's enough balance for a withdrawal. We take user input, convert it to an integer, and run it through our if-elif-else chain. Watch how the program responds to different amounts. Let's test it with an insufficient balance scenario. See how the else block catches the error and provides a professional message to the user. We've covered the core of decision-making: if for the start, elif for options, else for the rest, and the vital role of indentation. Your Day 10 challenge: create a ticket pricing bot for a cinema. Different ages get different prices. Share your logic in the comments below. You're now writing code that thinks. Tomorrow on day 11, we automate repetition with loops. Subscribe to stay on track. See you in the next lesson.
Thank you for watching. Like if you learned something, share with your circle, and subscribe for more.